which I believe is going to really help you and help our people get to the next level. So rule or I'd like to just say rule number one. The rule number one is authenticity above all, along with chasing greatness, right? Aloha and how's it? I'd like to welcome you to the Hawaii Entrepreneurs Podcast. I'm your host, Kili'i. I'm a local boy born right here in the islands that love business, love entrepreneurship, and love to hear the stories from our fellow community members here on the island and beyond about their success and their journey. Our mission here is to empower people to pursue their passions and inspire them to go and do those things in life. And this podcast here is created to help you find the guidance I wish I had when I started pursuing success. I say that because I've tried everything, guys. I've tried everything. Bagging groceries at the Times supermarket, carpentry, electrician. I was in the automotive industry for 15 years. Through that whole time, I've tried to sell other people's products, create my own products. I've done pretty much everything. And if you've ever wondered how to start a business or achieve success, and this resonates with you, I'm telling you right now, you guys are in the right place. Hawaii Entrepreneurs is one of my passions. And to be truthful, this is probably our third iteration of this, of trying to put this thing together, all right? And the best part is, it doesn't matter, because we're here right now. And that's why this podcast is going to be one of the number one podcasts out there, because this is going to be 100% real and 100% authentic. We're going to do this, no edits, no redos, one-time raw, unfiltered conversations with some of our top guests, which I'll explain here in a little bit. But once the camera starts rolling, it's all in, authentic, and unscripted. So please expect some stumbles in between, some pauses here and there, because that's what you're gonna get from us. I'm aiming to do this all in one take. Wish me luck on it, all right? So with our podcast, we'll have three main takeaways, and I want to share this with you in just a bit. But one of the things that I will ask from you folks is to please, if you haven't, follow us. Please follow us on Hawaii Entrepreneurs. That is our handle for Instagram, for Facebook, and if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. When you join our community, not only is it going to be with some of the best community members, but we're going to have the top entrepreneurs, the business leaders, and top influencers out there. Our slogan here, guys, is to connect, collaborate, and create with the best across the islands and beyond. When you join us, you're going to be part of one of the largest entrepreneur networks in Hawaii, with exclusive access to in-person events. You know, I'm here on a podcast, but really it's that relationship building that I believe will take you to the next level. And just from my experience, that's what I've learned. And when you be a part of our community, you're going to be invited to some of these awesome events. And I hope to see you all there. Now, before we go any further, I'd like to give a big shout out to our sponsor. Our sponsor is Keiko Capital. They're the number one leader in private money lending. And I'm proud to partner with this powerhouse team, and excited to share some of the work that they're doing and we're going to be doing together. So big mahalos to Brother Corey, Alex, Layla, and the entire Keiko team for really just helping me bring Hawaii Entrepreneurs Podcast vision to life. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you letting us use this office space here. So if you believe in our mission and you want to support us, we're still looking for a few sponsors, select few sponsors, so please reach out to us, all right? Now, let me just take you guys back about 5 or 6 years ago and share with you how Hawaii Entrepreneurs was actually born, what it was made from, all right? So, me personally, I was looking to learn about social media. Went all around, checked out a bunch of people, and actually ended up working with some guys in the mainland. Long story short, I actually got burned from them, right? After being burned, I turned to my local connections and really just tried to dig in. After hearing from a high school friend, they introduced me to Darren Tom, which I'm so grateful for. Social media guy, digital marketing guy, everything I wanted to learn. And at first, I was super skeptical because Darren didn't fit that typical online and social media, right? Darren was actually a little bit older, right? But after him really showing me how this thing works, right? And teaching me the ins and outs of social media, digital marketing, I was very grateful. And I knew that there was something there. We started talking story more and more. That is when the idea of Hawaii Entrepreneurs was born. Because we knew there's more people like me, others out there that wanted to learn this. And wanted to learn from people like me and you, right? That look like us, that act like us, that's from the islands, right? And that's where we partnered up, built Hawaii Entrepreneurs from the ground up. We started with social media basics, slowly evolving to SEO, search engine optimization. We did some paid per click advertising. We did cold calling. We did a bunch of cool things. But really what stood out for us was a social media core. And that's why right now we're sitting over 20,000 followers following us and counting. Plus we've got about 5 other pages, IG accounts totaling over 100,000 followers. So, one of the things that we do know is we do know social media, right? And let me just kind of break down the 3 things to expect from this podcast, which I believe is going to really help you and help our people get to the next level. So, rule or I'd like to just say rule number 1. The rule number 1 is authenticity above all, along with chasing greatness, right? So the rules, there really isn't no rules out there, all right? It's just being real. It's being raw. It's being unfiltered. It's being okay with being wrong, right? And I think everyone chases that perfection, right? But from my experience, what I've learned and from talking with others is there's no such thing as perfection. Forget it. Nobody's perfect, right? Once we have these discussions over here and these cameras are rolling, it's 100% real. No cuts, no edits, just straight talk, right? In fact, when we try to be perfect, there really is no such thing. All the people out there, top of their industry, whether it's sports or business, they're truly chasing greatness, right? And I got that from someone that I look up to because I'm chasing greatness, right? And I would love for you guys to be on this journey with me as I chase greatness with you and putting you guys on this podcast and sharing your guys' story, being 100% authentic. Rule number 2, we're going to be giving you value-driven discussions with our guests here, right? This podcast is built to give you not only the value, but the insights, right? The strategies that you can use, that you can take to crush it in whatever it is that you're doing. I'm here to really deliver actionable advice, real stories, right? And the hard truths to break through to your success. A lot of people don't want to hear how hard it is or how bad it is or how people wanted to quit, right? But it's there and it's what's made them great. So that's what we're going to be bringing. And rule number 3, engagement. Okay, this isn't just talking and this isn't going to be your typical podcast, right? It's about connecting. I'm going to bring you the best of the islands and beyond, collaborate with top talent, and deliver content that's going to get you fired up. It's going to get you moving, right? Each episode is going to give you actionable insights, stories, and strategies that's designed to get you up and going, all right? My goal is to just give you the top players, the top people in the entire island and beyond is going to be right here with us. All while staying true, all while being authentic and unapologetically real. Now look guys, if this feels like this is the place for you, I'd like to welcome you home. I can't wait to hear from you. If you haven't yet, please like, please subscribe, please follow us. We're gonna take this to the top, and I'll be happy that you be along the ride with us. Thank you for joining.